Let's now discuss inserting terminal strips into our design. Most control boxes have tons and tons of these things, so it's important to deal with these in a smart and efficient way. The software provides us with tools specifically designed for insertion of terminals and terminal strips. We would not insert a terminal symbol using the standard Insert Symbol button, but with the Insert Terminal option instead. And we'll be presented with a list of terminal symbols that are available to choose from. I will choose the disconnectable terminal as my default type, and then I get the display on the screen wherever I want to place it. So if I hover around, I can place it on a wire or out in space and connect a wire to it later. To place the terminal symbol, simply left-click where you'd like to place it. Once you place it, then you can choose the direction of the flow of the circuit by hovering to each side of the symbol before clicking with the left mouse button again to accept. Once you accept the location, you will notice that I have an option to pick an existing terminal strip in my design or to create a new terminal strip. So I can place it in the X1 terminal strip and see that I already have a number of terminals placed in my design. I can type in a number manually here if I wish, or use the next available number. And there I have terminal strip X1, terminal 20. And I can keep placing these terminals as I'm still in the terminal command, making sure to pick the X1 terminal strip when I place these items, like so. You can certainly rotate the direction of these symbols as well as you add them. To edit the properties of the terminal, it's a simple right mouse click away. You can also go to the terminal manager to edit them in bulk. So there's the X1 terminal strip, and I can choose the edit button, and it shows me a graphical spreadsheet of my terminal in list of terminal part numbers that I've used. Notice the last 3 terminals that I've placed, I did not assign a manufacturer part number to them. The rest of them have a Wago part number associated with them. So what I'd like to do is actually just use the same part number for the rest of the terminals here. So I can just select all 3 rows, choose Assign Part, go to my manufacturer list and choose Wago. Do a search and select the one that's appropriate. And there we are. Notice that the actual terminal numbers assigned from Wago are now on the schematic. To insert more than one terminal at a time, for example like on this 3-phase power wire going to the motor, it's actually easier. All you have to do is draw multiple terminals by using the Insert letter N terminals command, and then you draw a line across all the wires that need terminals. Then you go ahead and you pick a terminal strip for them to be associated with, and you say OK to all. And just like that, we have more terminals. And they're already assigned with the correct numbers because we did this earlier on the single line diagram. If we go to our terminal strip menu, we can also confirm that information. And also right-click on each terminal themselves, and it brings you right to the terminal strip menu, and we can assign part numbers at this point in time as well. We'll pick the same Wago part number. You can also edit the numbers if you don't wish to use the standard ones that it gave us, and have them increment by any number you wish, and I chose 1 as the default increment value. There are also many reports that you can get out of this, so you can get a list of all the terminals as well later on.